What's that vibration?
Hey, wait! Someone is coming!
Sonic Adventure 2 is one of my favorite video games. It immediately struck me as immersive and atmospheric. Other than the timed levels, at any point you could stop and just kind of soak in your environment, especially with the Chow Garden. Most of the levels can be completed in well under 5 minutes, but it wouldn't be absurd to hear someone say they spent over an hour in something like Pumpkin Hill, just exploring and checking everything out, just hanging out even. Hopefully that introduction helps you understand why I'm about to show you the top Goon Spot in every level of Sonic Adventure 2. And we're starting it off with Sonic in City Escape. There is no time for slowing down and resting at the beginning of this action-packed level, but right after the initial downhill section, with the help of a little, I wouldn't even call it a glitch, it's just this thing to get up higher, you got this secluded little shady area right here. You're covered by a bush. There's even some, what are those, palm trees? To cover these windows of what appear to be residential buildings that I really don't see how anyone could get into them, but this might be your best bet right here. There's, of course, the little area where you go get those magic gloves underneath if you feel like dealing with that. There's this spot right here if you move this raccoon out of the way. The first option is my favorite, but there's also right before this park area, if you move this bunny out of the way, right by this fence, you could chill. It's pretty quiet and secluded, but if you kill this gun robot, then you could even hang out on the other side of the fence here by the bush, be on some grass for your cozy goon sesh. Wild Canyon. An easy one is if you just go up to the top by these boxes, and if you carefully break one of them, then you can get behind it. Free life, by the way. And you got a pretty secluded area right here. It feels a little shameful and claustrophobic, though. Much better is if you go up to this statue all the way above it and dig into this thing right here where you can get Mystic Melody. This area itself, not too bad, pretty secluded, but much better is then go to over here where you'll find the Lost Chow if you're doing that mission in Wild Canyon, but you do Mystic Melody, lets you into the area where you'd find the Chow, but then there's another thing to do Mystic Melody on, and that leads you to the Goon Zone. Jump through here, and you are in this chill place right here where there's a life. There's some cool skulls that are very curiously arranged. There's some sunlight coming in, but not direct, and you're in business. Next up is Tales with Prison Lane. It's high security, lots of cameras around, not the best options here, but if you go up this elevator to this kind of secrety area over here, fly over, I think there's a life you can get if you hit a spring and go and get a balloon, but this area here is kind of, forgotten by the cameras, etc., and you can crank that hog, I guess. Not Hedgehog, though. Sonic with Metal Harbor, you could go up here where you get the light dash and not fall off, but if you actually get on there and then climb up here, you're in a very secluded area way up high, but you are also in direct sunlight on a bright and sunny day with lots of seagulls that just will not leave you alone, so that's not the best option. Immediately after, if you go to this spot right here at this seeming military base, I did not have Mystic Melody, which I think might get you up to a higher platform, but even just right behind this thing right here, I think you're good to go. Green Forest is super easy. You just, as soon as you go over that vine, find this area here, I think you get a power up here or something, but you just kill this gun robot, and you're in Goontown, USA over here. Very chill. Pumpkin Hill, you ready? No, not the steeple of the graveyard. Fly up to Pumpkin Mountain, do Mystic Melody. You get up to here, and honestly, these little islands might be good enough, although I feel like the tree and the scarecrow and these 3 jack-o'-lanterns probably have, like, spirits in them or something. They very much feel alive, so that's not very cozy of an experience, but you can from here easily fly over to this jack-o'-lantern thing, and this is a pretty secluded area itself, but you can drop down to the secret hidden spot of this Chow box thing, and if I were you, I wouldn't break it. Instead, if you go down the side and just kind of squeeze yourself into this corner here, that's about as good as you can get. This is not a very like secluded area type of place. It's a lot of the coziest places you're in the way of the train. Mission Street. I love this level, but you know it does feel very exposed. But if you go around this corner to I guess where you'd find the Lost Chow, I didn't have Mystic Melody, but still just this platform right here. You get this nice view of the city at night. I don't know, what is this, the bay or something? Looks lovely. It's a vibe. Chill out, you got this. Aquatic Mine, this is a complicated one. You could go up to the tippity top, find the Mystic Melody thing that you should have, play that, opens this door. Do not break anything. You could punch through all these mine carts, but don't. You're gonna carefully squeeze around all of them through this mine shaft to the end till you hit water, which would mean that you've gone too far. So you gotta go back up and just stop right here, and you got the perfect secret goon spot blocked off by all those mine carts. Some chill lighting from the water somehow, and you know, you're good. You know what I mean. You got this. You're good to go, big dog. Route 101 is a driving level, which means any given moment is the best goon moment. No, just kidding. A couple seconds in, there's going to be a dip down, and after the first one, right before the second one, stop and don't go too far, because if you go too far, you're going to start rolling down. There's nothing you can do to stop it. But right here, you get a nice view over, I guess, the city, but in the daytime this time with the water. There you go. You're out of the way. Have a blast. I should have said Goon 101 instead of Route 101. Hidden base. Goon so hard you be hidden base. Honestly, just like right towards the beginning, if you just break one of these things and go into one of these corners, that is going to be your best bet. Everything else is just kind of be similar to this. Next up is Pyramid Cave with an awesome soundtrack. You can just go through here. Honestly, I should have just stopped in before one of those doors, but you can take this rail backward after all the doors have closed, and you end up in, you're just kind of blocked off. You're in your little zone. You could, I guess, bounce up and if be by fire if that does something for you, but otherwise, you know, you're just kind of in this private zone here. You can hang out in that hallway, and you're good to go. Knuckles, Death Chamber. Honestly, right at the beginning, you just climb up. I mean, you kind of chill back here, but really, best option is if you go and just into here, break this. I think a ghost. Yeah, there's a ghost, so you gotta get out of there, and then it's all you. It's all you in here. Eternal Engine. It's hard to find a private room here that doesn't have goddamn Oma Chow in it everywhere you go. I feel like he's everywhere here, so you don't want him around. You could like clear out all the enemies from one of these. You just have to make sure you don't hit that randomly placed dynamite to cause a hole in the space station that'll, you know, start sucking you out. But if you get to this part where you're just floating through space and kill all the enemies, then you're out here all alone. And since there's no gravity, I feel like you don't even feel yourself spinning like that, other than, you know, all the stuff moving around you. Meteor herd. Listen carefully. You're gonna hit that rock into this. Break this box. Hit that switch. Climb up above this weird force field into the tower, and then you're gonna fall all the way down to the last platform where you're going to collect the sunglasses. Okay, then you put those suckers on and you are in a secluded, safe area. All these random falling meteors can't hit you. I mean, they try to, but they can't get you, and you're good to go, and you're looking pretty damn cool too. And then Rouge finds you. Anyway, crazy gadget. There is not a good place here, but in this horrible area at the end where Eggman's making you hit these switches and changing gravity, if you just stop right here, you're pretty out of the way. You're up against this wall thing. He's like holding Amy hostage and like watching you, so maybe like this is out of the way of the cameras. I don't know. Final Rush. I don't even remember what the thing is for this. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Right here, you go underneath this platform and grab some rings. And wow, look at that. What a nice area. Completely out of the way. where you can just forget all your troubles. Amazing. And that's it for the hero story. On to the dark story. You break through this. Try to break one of these boxes. I should have done one of the ones on the side, but I actually did the one in the middle. There's some kind of power up you get here. And then look at that. Look at that. You're completely in this hidden area here. Okay. Have at it. Anyway, dry lagoon. Easy one is just dig down, break this box, and you're hidden out of the way, but that doesn't feel great. You want something a little nicer than this. Also, the camera's messing up. God damn. Right next to it, you could dig into here, and you're in this chill spot here. I don't think I have Mystic Melody. I'm sure that would lead to an even better place, but I guess I didn't get it. But if you go up to the tippy top of this part, you got this nice little pool right here. It's out of the way. That does anything for you, and it's about as good as that gets. This is Sand Ocean, and you just walk straight backwards from the very beginning. Move this bat out of the way, kill any enemies that fly by, and you're free to, just fire a few off. Doctor. Radical Highway, absolutely amazing level. Not very many secluded areas. Just break this box carefully, and then this box, and then get this raccoon out of the way. And this is about as good as you're getting for this, I think.
Let's ditch these guys and blow this city.
The fuck did he just say?
So who's next?
Great question. Next up is Egg Quarters with Rouge, and just like Death Chamber, you just go to this bar right at the beginning, up above, and you're out of the way of that bug thing. Lost Colony, you just go to the left of where you got, the hover power up, and then keep going to the left, and then I don't know, there's some boxes here. No Omo Chow, you're good to go, right? Weapons bed sucks, but just like Metal Harbor, you're just gonna find one of these little nooks right here. If I could get the camera to not glitch out, you'll see that you're just you're tucked away. There you go. Eggman's levels suck. Do not goon in Security Hall. You have like 5 minutes to find Chaos Emeralds, and they're all like bugged as hell, and it's high security, and there's cameras and things trying to kill you everywhere. Do not goon in Security Hall, okay? The island's about to blow up. What are you doing? Anyway, next up is White Jungle with Shadow. Oh wow, a Shadow level. Right down here, you break this to get a power up. I think it's the Light Dash. Maybe it's called something else with Shadow, but on the other side, you'll find Omo Channel, so don't go to the other side, but also just kill this guy if he happens to fall through that very tiny hole you came through, and you're in business. Okay. Hawk 280 is another driving level, but this time there's actually this nice little outcropping thing. It's a scenic view. Don't fall off and get the same thing that Route 101 offered you, but much better view actually. You're much more out of the way. So that is much better. What the hell is next? Sky Rail. This is insanely easy. Hit this jump at the beginning to look really cool, and then you just immediately jump backwards, and this is as good as this gets right here. Just for the hell of it, there's another one you could like go over to where the Chow box is and get back here. Yeah, you get it. Mad Space is very wide open and difficult to navigate, but I did actually kind of find that you could just fall underneath the first area, and then this is somewhat out of the way, although I did find online if you just go to where the Lost Chow is, you're in like a little box. So there you go. Cosmic Wall is a pretty good one. While you're falling down this area, well, you probably want to kill all these enemies first. Go ahead and drop down onto this missile, which will break this thing open to get a power up. But once you get that, once you acquire protection, then just chill right here, and you're completely secluded in your little goon nook, okay? And Final Chase is pretty easy. You go up higher on these things than you thought you were supposed to, and you can get Mystic Melody, and you don't have to even hit the thing to play the melody to go through the portal, because this is the best spot you're gonna find right here. And that's it for the dark story. If you're wondering about the last story, where it's like the combined final part, You got to reprioritize because there's much more important things going on than where the best Goon Spot is, because you got your whole team watching to make sure you're completing your part of the mission, okay? Have some priority. Please lock in and save the world, okay?
Hey, wait! Someone is coming!
Stop it right now! I'd have done this a long time ago if I had the chance. There still may be some time left if we pull together.
No worries! Just leave it to me! I'm the world's fastest hedgehog!
Hey, let's get to work!
Oh, and for the Chow Garden, not in the Chow Garden, okay? I was gonna say like that funny little cage you can stand in that's hung up in a tree in the Dark Garden, but I don't even have that unlocked, so I guess you could like go up here, but no, not anywhere in the Chow Garden, not the kindergarten, okay? Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more of this stuff when I feel like doing that. All right. Twitch.tv/WiLLo Davis. See you next time.